What's going on YouTube? The Apophis here, and welcome back to my channel. Just a quick little video. I wanted to give a couple announcements, and then if there's some time left, which there should be, I'll touch on a quick subject here. First and foremost, I apologize for my absence the past few days. In my video description that I uploaded yesterday, if you read it, you'd see that I had food poisoning over the New Year. So I was out for 2 or 3 days. And I think that caused me to miss a day of an upload. And some of you didn't like that and you left, but whatever. I think I'm allowed to be sick on occasion. So yeah. Aside from that, New Year's. New Year's just passed, man, and I think great things are gonna be coming for this next year. I'm not gonna give you some New Year's resolution video. I'm sure there's enough of those floating around YouTube as it is. So I'm gonna do you the favor. I'm gonna skip that. From me, you can go somewhere else for New Year's resolution. However, if you want to put yours in the comments below, feel free. I'll respond to what I think about them, I guess. Let's see, one more announcement, and then we'll jump right into this. Tomorrow, Saturday, January 5th, at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard. Let's see, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and 6 p.m. if you're in the UK. I'm going to be a guest on a podcast. I will be sure to tweet out the link for this podcast when it starts. So if you want to come and hang out and just kick it with us live, then be sure to be following me on Twitter so that you get the link tomorrow when I tweet that. And again, the time's 10 Pacific, 10 Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and 6 p.m. UK. You can figure it out from there if you're not in any of those time zones, and it's not too hard to figure it out. Just go to Google, punch in what time is 10 a.m. Pacific Standard to my time, and it'll tell you. Alright, so let's get into this. Flaky people. Flaky, if you're not familiar with the term, are people that say, yeah, we'll hang out, and then they don't hang out, or you'll be talking to them like through a text message or like Skype, and then they just stop responding at random. Things like that. Not necessarily bad people, just people that tend to fall off when you're in the middle of a conversation with them. Flaky people. First and foremost, can't stand them. I'm sure that we would probably all feel that way about flaky people, but for me, something about it, man, I don't know what it is. I'm perfectly okay and understanding with the fact that people have lives, and if we're having a conversation and something comes up and you got something to do, I get it. Like, life, I don't expect the world to stop turning because you're having a conversation with me, but what I would expect is a little common courtesy of just telling me, oh hey, something came up, I'm busy, and then versus, you know, the other alternative, which is you just randomly stop the conversation and nobody knows what the hell's going on, and then it picks up a day and a half later. Like, that's annoying to me more than anything. So the other big thing with flaky people, man, the people you make plans with, like, oh, we're gonna go out to the bar this Friday, we're gonna go have a good time, we're gonna party, or let's have a or the biggest thing, like, it was a couple years ago, I threw a huge Super Bowl party, and like half of the people that said they were going to come ended up not coming, which, not a big deal. Stuff legitimately came up. This is when I was in the military. But the fact of the matter is nobody felt the need to give me the heads up, you know, and then we had a bunch of food that ended up being wasted, essentially. And it's like, things like that, I don't think flaky people understand, like, they impact things on that type of level. Like, we ended up wasting a bunch of food. We ended up, you know, having way more cleanup and stuff like that than we should have. I mean, we still had a good turnout and we still had a great time. But if the people would have just given a heads up, you know, then we could have avoided a lot of things. Same with people that are like, oh, let's go out or let's have a party at my house. Like, it's good to know if you're not going to be there, right? Like, don't tell me that, yeah, we're going to go out to the bar, and then 2 hours before we're going to go, you decide that you don't want to go anymore. And you don't tell me until I'm there to pick you up, or I'm expecting a ride from you, one of the, you know, either way, and then you all of a sudden no longer want to go. Like, that's not cool. Don't be a flaky person. Like, give people a heads up. It ain't hard. It's okay to cancel, right? It's perfectly fine for life to come up and for things to change, but have some common courtesy and give people the heads up. So don't be flaky. Flaky people suck. And that's just all there is to it. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by for this commentary. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It's good to be back. And hopefully I won't be getting sick anytime soon, because that really sucked. It was a rough time. Thanks for watching. Alright, if you like what you heard or saw, do me a huge favor and click the like button. If you like more of what you heard or saw, do me an even bigger favor. Click the subscribe button. It'd really make me happy now that I'm back, if I got a couple of my subscribers back. And there's 2 videos on the screen. Click the one on the left if you like boobs. Who doesn't like boobs? Everybody likes boobs. You better click that shit. And click the one on the right unless you want a kitten to die. I'm not going to kill the kitten, but somewhere in the world a kitten will die if that video is not clicked. And as always, follow me on Twitter, especially if you want to know what's going on with that podcast tomorrow. And have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your view.